Today is my last day in San Francisco downtown. Right now, it's about 8:30 a.m. in the morning. You can see there are a lot of people here. But it is normal because today is a Friday and we are required to work in office 4 days a week. So most folks would choose Friday to work from home. So this is normal. And because today is a Friday before the long Memorial Weekend, the number of people in the office is especially pathetic. This is my desk. I've been sitting here for the past 4 years. Lots of memories, good and bad, mostly good. To be completely honest, my employer in San Francisco is a great employer. People are decent, and my colleagues, they do work hard. So I completely respect them. Um, 4 years ago, I was lucky that my current manager recruited me to work on mathematical optimization. I have never had the opportunity to focus on such an interesting and important topic before. So in the past 4 years, I worked really hard. I studied day and time, night, during vacations, using my own time. I have been working for almost 20 years now. And the past 4 years under this job is the only one that makes me truly excited. This is the lounge area. So people typically bring their lunch here, and they can microwave here, and there are refrigerators here. So it's very obvious. If a job is interesting to you, you will think about it day and night, and you are not tired by it. Right? It's not exhausting. But if a job is uninteresting, is tedious, then working on those jobs becomes really difficult. 4 years ago, when I first joined this company, I had my perfect job. As I explained before, at that time, we were supposed to solve the problem ourselves, and we often have great discussion with my colleagues. We have intellectual debate. Everything was fun. But 2 years ago, the corporate decided that we're no longer going to solve the problem ourselves. Instead, we're going to use a competing department in the same company's product to solve the problems. And our role is reduced to essentially match the specifications of different softwares. That was very difficult. Number one, because we're not going to solve the problem ourselves, the company immediately decided to lay people off. So 2 out of 4 of my colleagues were laid off. That was very hard. It happened in January, right after the New Year's vacation. Interestingly, I was sick at the time and I was lying on the bed, recovering. Then my managers give me a call, let me know, actually not a call, he just sent me a message, let me know that 2 out of 4 people in our team was laid off. I was so shocked that I almost recovered from my illness right away. So if you haven't experienced it, you won't know. It's a pretty fundamental shock. I hope I don't experience that again. Strictly speaking, it was not the corporation's fault because it's economically inefficient to have multiple teams to work on similar tasks. I totally understand. But still, the impact on the people who got laid off and the people who still remain are huge. Okay. One of my colleagues who got laid off was smart. He found a job even before he was laid off. Therefore, it worked out perfectly for him. So he can start his new job right away, and he got a 3 or 4 month laid off package. So he was very happy actually. But things were not that great for the other one. I think it took him more than 5 months to find a new job. Fortunately, that job was pretty good, so he started working on cryptocurrency. Probably makes even more money. I don't know. So overall, not too bad for both of them. But that was in 2024, where the job market was still good. Right now, in May 2026, the job market is abysmal. I don't know how can people survive if they suddenly got laid off. Things are very hard. It's hard for experienced workers, and it's also hard for the young workers. With the advent of AI, I think it's actually easier for experienced workers like us we have all the experience, and maybe not energetic as those 20-year-olds, new joiners. But now AI can take care of most of the groundwork. So actually it works better for the older folks, hypothetically, I think. Back to the topic. After the two colleagues left, the company, of course, didn't hire additional people, right? So the 4 workers' workload was placed on the remaining 2 of us, and we got quite busy for a while. Then it becomes better since we stopped developing new knowledge. We just use the old knowledge and study the other team's product, which is fine. However, I deeply missed the old days where we can actually learn new things and try to be smart, even if we may not be very smart at all. However, after the layoff, a lot of other things also changed. Previously, while working, when I spent excessive amount of time dig into math problems, I got my manager's full support. So he actually encouraged me to learn the difficult, intricate stuff. However, after the layoff, everything changed. Since we're not supposed to developing new knowledge ourselves, my manager stopped encouraging me to learn new things. So the only thing I'm supposed to learn to be really good at is the other team's product. Again, this is a completely normal, reasonable, there's nothing wrong with it. But as a researcher, it's very disappointing, right? I think you can understand. So that is the main reason why I choose to find a new position. Maybe I'm no longer young, but I'm still intellectually inquisitive. I want to improve myself, right? Because what's the fun it is if you just if your job is just look at the specifications, look at all the fine prints, and to match every details with 2 models exactly the same. Yeah, I think it's an important job. It's just not that fun. This is a view of my office from the lounge area. Such a beautiful place, right? I think this is the best part of San Francisco. Everything looks so clean, so tidy. It's early in the morning, so you got the typical San Francisco fog all over here. The fog will typically, with some luck, will dissipate around lunchtime. So even though it looks gray and foggy right now, by 12 o'clock, everything would be sunny and beautiful. This is something I really like about San Francisco. Right, you got the sunshine, but you're not exposed to all those UV lights, I guess. Wonderful view. This is the other side. And our office is right beside the Salesforce Transit Center. Even from here, you can see the change in times. We got 2 Waymos right beside us. A guy just left the Waymo taxi. Wow. Another Waymo. Look, the thing just starts to drive itself. It's crazy. I don't know. Sometimes I'm even kind of happy that I'm old. Therefore, I don't have to deal with this AI and automation things myself. But I also feel kind of pressure from my kids, right? Another one. They are the ones who actually have to survive and try to prosper against the competition. The competition from machines, from AI, the competition from outsourcing, the competition from people trying to immigrate into the United States. It's not easy. I truly hope they can find their niche in the society and make a great living